All right, take 2. I don't imagine this is probably going to go much better than the first time we tried, but at least I know why he hates my guts this time. Thanks again for telling me all of that last night. I know that couldn't have been easy.
No, nothing has ever been easy with you, but nope. There he is. Nope. Look, I don't know how honest you want to be with him about everything, but, it's just, this is going to be quite difficult, and he might never believe you. He might never even let you try to tell him what's going on, so.
I know, but I have to try. And I think I know some ways that I might be able to convince him that I'm not her, but
yeah.
I need his help, Ennard. I need his tech. I'm just hoping this works out. So,
me too.
Let's give it a try. Knock, knock, knock. Anyone home?
I thought I told you not to come back here.
All right, look, I will stand back here. The gun is severely not necessary. Before you jump to any conclusions, I am not the circus baby you created.
What are you trying to say?
This is going to sound crazy, and I understand that you've dealt with crazy before, but I promise I'm not from here. I wasn't created by you, and I hopefully can prove it. I understand that I have threatened your family before, and that is specifically why I came during a time that your family hopefully wouldn't be here. I mean, I imagine Lizzie and Evan are probably at school. I don't know where your wife would be. She's dead in my dimension. And Michael is moved out. Look, this is going to sound insane, but I swear Ennard here can even attest for me, right?
Of course. And trust me, Circus Baby, he's heard you say some pretty insane things. This might not even be the craziest.
Well, in that case, then, here we go. In my dimension, you created me. So you kind of did create me, but a different version of you. A version of you that is questionable and possibly a child murderer and kind of
You're
known
suggesting
for that.
I am the child murderer.
Not you. Not you.
So you're saying you come from some other dimension? What, did you just magically teleport here through some sort of interdimensional portal?
That was easy.
Well, yeah. You and I, in my dimension, created an interdimensional portal in your lab, which I know you have hidden in your movie theater over there.
How did you know that?
How else would I know that if I haven't worked with you before? I know the ins and outs of that lab because I've been in it many times. You know that tunnel that's collapsed? Well, in my dimension, that's what led to the interdimensional portal. And trust me,
Fine, I will hear you out. Come inside.
He's actually inviting us in?
Yeah, I'd expected to have the whole conversation out here, if I'm honest. Thank you.
I never expected you to have a conversation with him ever
Told
again.
you, if there was anyone I could get through to, it was him.
Good. A few more steps forward. Perfect.
Is there like a drop thing that's going to encapsulate us or something?
If you say something I don't like, perhaps there is.
Look, I feel like I just need to be...
You're right, my family's not here. It is just us, and you can speak freely
I
about whatever
feel
this
like
is.
I need to be transparent and just say that I am the Ennard from this dimension.
Yes. I guess I can just start from the beginning, if you're willing to hear me out.
Go on.
Okay. So, like I said, Wiliam Afton and I work together on a lot of projects in my dimension. Thus, one of them being working on the interdimensional portal, which didn't exist without complications, because I'm sure, as you can imagine, that much power and just having access to different dimensions like that, a lot of things came through that weren't supposed to. I mean, we about started a zombie apocalypse one time, monsters of all sorts, different people from different dimensions
And you
leaked
worked
through.
on all of these things with your William?
Yes, in his lab.
That suggests your intellectual adaptation model is working correctly. Strange.
Yes. Well, this is also going to sound horrible, especially to someone like you, but in my dimension, animatronics aren't exactly just animatronics. I'm actually part bioorganic. So,
which is still insane to think about.
yeah, it's a whole thing over there. But I'm assuming that's probably why things worked out the way they did. And I'm kind of just part of the family.
You're part of the family with a William that is indeed a child murderer in your dimension.
Like I said, it's kind of questionable. It's like very far
yes,
in
it
the
is becoming to be
past.
very questionable indeed.
That makes a lot of sense that your father would be a child murderer.
Look, I know it sounds bad, but it's hard to explain. The point is, him and I worked on a lot of projects together, specifically this interdimensional portal, and it basically got out of hand. I got a phone call from him a few nights ago that things were going awry in the labs, the everything was off the charts, that it was overheating, everything was going crazy, so I went to check on it, and the interdimensional portal had basically exploded into a giant, like, tornado-looking thing, and essentially, it came to the conclusion that something on this side was calling not only me, but also Roxanne Wolf and Gregory through it. I know that sounds crazy.
That is a lot.
I know. And if there's any way I can prove to you that, I mean, hopefully the fact that I'm speaking the way I am, which, I mean, I probably sound crazy right now. Don't get me wrong, but...
Yes, you indeed do sound crazy.
Funny enough, you don't sound
suggesting
as
that-
crazy as you usually do, though.
Yeah, see? Not as crazy as I usually am.
You are still suggesting that you aided a child murderer into creating an interdimensional portal that sent certain people into this dimension to do who knows what, and a portal that has perhaps started zombie apocalypses in the past.
I mean, we...
At least
And
she's
did those
able
hurt
to
any
convey
children?
this
Did those hurt any
message.
others? Did those crush any
No,
families?
no. We made a system so anything that came through we could eliminate. We basically lined
Anything.
the walls. We
So
lined
if someone else had come through the portal in the other direction, such as you came through this way, would you just eliminate them because they may be an issue?
No. It depends on the circumstance. But the portal wasn't meant to be
Indeed it
used
does.
over and over again anyway because it would blow one day. Look,
And so you continue to use it over and over again, knowing that
no,
catastrophic
I
events
didn't.
could occur.
Things leaked through and people used it without my permission. Without William's permission. And
That's how technology works. You set
Yeah.
something in motion into the world, and then all of a sudden, others are using it for their own gain.
exactly. And I couldn't turn it off. It wouldn't power off. Once you unleash that amount of power, there wasn't anything I could do. There wasn't anything you could do. There wasn't anything anyone could do. But, from the looks of it, it's gone now.
You could always make a painting of it.
I'm not a
A paint-
painter, Ennard. Look,
How would a painting represent that anyway?
apparently your Circus Baby is really taking a liking to painting lately. It's all over her house. The point is, I am so unbelievably sorry for the pain and the damage that the Circus Baby you created has caused your family. I can't even begin to imagine what you've been through.
You can't say sorry for another's actions.
So
I created that circus baby. It's my fault, and I can't do anything about it. But I believe you.
really?
I think so. At least I want to believe you.
Well,
But listen, you are never getting anywhere near my children or my wife.
that's fair, but that's not what I'm asking.
Then what are you asking, other circus baby?
Well, if I'm able to consider finding a way back home, or at the very least contacting my friends and family, I have no way to do that without your lab. You have...
It is quite interesting to think about. She apparently has a lot of people that care about her back home.
Yeah, I have a lot of friends and family that I'd love to get a message or two through to. But like I said, I can't do that without your help. I can come by during, school hours. I won't have anything to do with Lizzie and Evan and your wife. I promise. I just miss my friends.
Perhaps. I'll need some time to think.
That's very fair. Also, Ennard, would you mind waiting outside for a second?
Yeah,
Thank you.
it was great to see you, sir.
Let's hope that it was.
Look.
What else are you going to say?
I don't like what's going on here. I don't know how much you know about what this dimension Circus Baby has done, but I plan...
I know far too much.
Okay, then we're on the same page. Ennard, unfortunately, feels for her because she's the only friend he's ever had, which I understand, but I can't let her get away with her actions. So, if I can still give you time to think about it, but if you'll grant me access to your lab, I would like to find a way to take her down.
That could be arranged.
Okay. Just wanted to put that out on the table as well. It wouldn't be my first rodeo taking down an evil animatronic.
I have a few ideas that may help.
Cool. Maybe we can be in contact about those. I don't have a cell phone or anything that works here, but I have access to her setup, so if I could just email you, maybe, and we can make a plan?
Sure.
Cool. And for what it's worth, I am sorry. Just
Once
because...
again, your apology means nothing.
I
if
know.
You're not the...
But just because you made her doesn't necessarily mean it's your fault. It was an accident. It was a mistake. It's not what you intended. I'm grateful Lizzie is okay for what it's worth. Her and Evan are basically my siblings in my dimension, so.
It's good to hear. Good to hear they're doing well in whatever universe they're in.
Yeah.
I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, speak to you soon. All right, Ennard. Well, we can get out of here.
What did you talk to him about?
Just some, family stuff. I mentioned Lizzie and Evan, and my dimension being really close to me, and how it wasn't his fault what happened. Not that he believes me, but maybe it'll be in the back of his mind.
Right. And if anything, maybe you can use your technology and we can find the Circus Baby and, I don't know, maybe you guys can talk and be friends or something.
Yeah, maybe. Come on, let's get out of here.